Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning into this edition of El Cafecito. With us today, we have Charlsie Floyd, Rho Gamma. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. We're so excited for you to be here.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course. All right, let's go ahead and get started. What are you looking forward to the most about sorority recruitment this year?
I'm super excited because recruitment obviously means like both chapters get new girls, and it's just really exciting time to bring new members into our chapters. And I don't know, it's like bringing little babies, like little fresh faces, and it's just, I don't know, it's just really exciting to have new faces and new girls join.
Just that like air of like newness. It's like there's someone new here.
Yeah,
Like that new feeling.
yeah. It's like a new face. Like what is this woman gonna bring to chapter?
Yeah,
It's kind of
I
fun.
like that. I like that a lot. You like to look at like the potential that they offer.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome. Where do you primarily get your news?
Actually, I get it off of Twitter.
Oh,
If I hear about something, I like search Twitter first. Like the other day, Snapchat was down, and I was like, oh my gosh, is this just me? So I like search Twitter, or I get on Snapchat like the little. I don't even know if it's like CNN. I honestly have no idea. But there's this guy that has these little news segments on there that I watch sometimes, and I feel informed afterwards. So
yeah, that's how I am too. I think I like go to Twitter when like I see something trending on Twitter. I'm like, oh my God, Annabelle escaped. What the heck?
yeah, you're like, what's happening? Twitter has all the information all the time.
Yeah. What movie can you watch over and over without ever getting tired?
I could definitely watch The Notebook over and over. I don't know why this has always been my go-to movie, even when I was, see, I probably started watching it when I was 12. I haven't watched it this year, so I think it might be coming soon. It's my favorite movie.
See, that's how I am. I do like an annual, I guess, watch of a movie. I'm like, oh, like, and it's weird because it always ends up being like the same time of year when I watch a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I always watch The Notebook. I don't know why. It's just my favorite.
It's a good
My
movie.
go-to.
It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Why did you join a sorority?
I joined because I came to ASU with like no friends. Like I had no one. And also I've always been like I'm outgoing, but yet I'm really like I don't like to go up to new people, and like I would never just go up to some random person in the UC and be like, "Hey, let's be friends." Like I'm just like not like that. So I needed something to push me to make friends
Hmm.
and meet people, because otherwise I would not have done that at all.
Oh no, I totally get that. I guess I'm kind of the same way. And for me, it's more like people need to engage with me first before I like
Mm-hmm.
start to come out of my shell and like, oh, they're like, oh, you were so shy at first, and now we can't get you to shut up.
I know. They're like, please stop talking. And I'm like, what? You know me now. I can't.
What would you consider as ASU or San Angelo's best hidden gem?
ASU's hidden gem.
It's a hard one.
That is really hard. I don't know about ASU's hidden gem, but San Angela's hidden gem, I can't tell you specifics, but me and my friends have this place that we go to, and they
Mhm.
have llamas. You might know where it is, but we go and
Oh, okay,
we
okay.
go at like sunset time, and there's like a little road you can drive down,
Uh-huh.
and they have llamas, and we sit there and we just watch, and like
Awesome.
sometimes we'll do our homework. Most of the time we just turn on like good
Uh,
music and just chill, but that's our hidden gem.
that's awesome. That sounds amazing. That's like every like, teenage movie, high school movie, like that aesthetic where like the kids go
Mm-hmm.
out and like bonfires or just chill like on the hood of their
Yeah.
car. I like that. That's really cool.
It's special though. We only take like
Hmm.
some people there. Like we don't. I don't know. It's just weird. Like our friend group goes there, and that's about it. Like
Gotta be nice. I mean, it's special to y'all, so
it's
y'all
our
keep
special
it.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah. When did something start out badly, but in the end turned out to be great?
So that's actually really funny because it
Mhm.
was my best friend now, like my absolute best friend, like my ride or die. At first, like she's more like reserved, which I am too, but like I don't know how to explain it. Like we just like we didn't connect at first. And I think it's because we were both like we're not gonna walk up to each other and like be friends. And so it took us a while to like become really good friends, and now we're like inseparable.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've met some pretty good friends that we started out like, or like, oh, I thought you were mean, or oh, I thought you hated me. I was like,
Yeah,
no.
that's
Yeah.
exactly how our friendship went. I was like, well, you didn't like me. And she's like, well, you didn't like me either. So
All right. So this is going to be a 30-second challenge. Try to answer it as fast as you can. If not, totally cool. What's something that will always be in fashion no matter how much time passes?
in fashion for me, definitely leggings. Like, I don't care if you're not wearing them, but I'm definitely going to keep them in fashion. Or like, I think like athletic wear. And people are
Oh,
probably like, no. But like, I feel like athletic wear, especially like, well, right now it's really popular and it might not be later, but like, it's always going to be a thing for me.
I feel like it will. Like for me, like it's always like I love Gymshark. Like
Hmm.
I'll wear their shirts and stuff, but like those will never like I don't think there's ever a wrong time. Like I guess you have to be formal, but like
Yeah.
going to class, things like that, I'll put on a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. I'm good to go from there.
That's what I live in, except right now it's recruitment time. So
Yeah, so you got
I
it.
can't.
Who was your most interesting teacher or professor?
My most interesting professor was Kat Bunker. I don't know if you know who she is. Um, she does like mostly art classes. I took her for um like the most basic art class that you had to take, and she's just really interesting and like doesn't care, and she's just like free spirited and so fun. Like
Oh, I like
so fun. You will laugh in her class.
that. That's awesome. What should P&Ms be looking for in an organization?
I think they should look for like which chapter has like connects with their values and like what they believe in. Um, like a lot of the values like we have are the same, but we have specific
Mm,
things in each chapter that are a little bit different. Um, I think that's really important, like to
mhm.
find like your home.
I
They
that's
have to have the same values that you have to.
I think people often forget about that. I think, like it goes into like you come in with like a set idea with your mind. You don't like you can't do that because you gotta like, and uh the Faith Garcia, we interviewed her. She said this kind of the same thing where, you kind of have to trust the process, like
Mm-hmm,
see where your values click the most with other people. It's like, you
mm-hmm.
may come in want to go with these group of girls, but you end up loving these other girls as well.
Yeah, exactly. And it happens a lot more than you'd think. We have women that like think they know what they want, and then just like something just feels different, like
Mm-hmm.
when you're like where you're supposed to be. I
Yeah,
don't know how to explain it.
it's like you said, like coming home, basically.
Hmm.
That's awesome. What would be the worst thing to hear as you're going under anesthesia for surgery?
You're not gonna make it.
Oh my God. Could you imagine?
I don't know. That's like what I think of. I'm like, or like you have like a 10% chance to live. I don't know. Like don't tell me.
just do it. Don't say
Just
anything.
do your job, please. Give me the 10% chance. Like,
Yeah,
pull.
let's roll the dice on that one.
Mhm.
If your life was made into a movie, what would the title be?
So I actually had to ask my friends this question because I was like, I'm really boring. Um, and I had like multiple submissions. One of my friends said like something about living like the adventures or something, just because I feel like I don't know, like I have a lot of things that I want to do in life, but I haven't got to do a lot because 21. But
I like that. That's pretty cool because, like, like you don't want to like put like a cap on like what your life is going to be. So it's not like da 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 Charlsie, or it's like the adventure. So it's like a
so
bunch of
you
school.
just really never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah. What is your best memory of your sorority experience?
My best memory is definitely like after you get your bid of where you're going, you get to like run home, and it's like I just got the chills. I don't know why. Maybe it's cold. I don't know. Um, it's like you run into like a big group of girls, and they're all like so welcoming, and like you just like finally feel like you're at the place you're supposed to be, and that was like the best feeling ever.
That's really cool. It's like, going back to that running home, like, maybe you just like really like value that experience like that. You got chills from, you're like, oh, it's such a good memory for you.
Yeah, that's like my favorite thing. That and we get to run home as Rho Gamma, so I'm really excited.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool. What's something that seems crazy but actually seems to work?
that seems crazy, but actually seems to work. Inflation.
Okay. Yes.
Like what?
Get me started, right?
I'm so confused about who decided to like come up
why
with
was
that.
that made a thing, you know?
Yeah, because if we didn't have that, like we wouldn't have these issues. Like
Oh
just keep
yeah.
printing money.
Yeah. Okay, another 30-second challenge. If it's 0 degrees outside today and it's supposed to be twice as cold tomorrow, how cold is it going to be?
I say 0 because 0 times any number is 0.
See, it's a hard one. That's a hard one.
Yeah, but then I was thinking about it. I was like, well, is it going to be negative? Like,
Right? But it's
no,
like it's still 0, you know? If you know, who knows? What are you interested in that most people aren't?
honestly, I'm not like interested in anything like different or not different. Like, I don't have any cool like
Well,
thing that I do that's just different.
like,
I mean, I like to like bake and be crafty, but I feel like that's kind of
I think that's cool. It's definitely like, something that you can't just like pick up and start doing, you have there's has to be like some sort of like not skill, like I guess talent maybe, or just,
talent or like
like there has to be.
yeah, like I'm not dedication, but
It's like some people can like, they've got the green thumb and they can like put a seed and like it's just gonna grow.
yeah, I can't. I have 2 plants and they're like on their last limb right now.
What are some mentorship opportunities within sorority life?
Did you say mentorships?
Yes, mentorship
Yeah.
opportunities.
Um, well, we have both chapters have like an executive board and they also have like chair positions, and that's normally like how people start to grow within chapter. They start out with like a chair position and then they move up. So it gives you like the opportunity to like mentor other people like based on what position you hold.
Mm-hmm.
So there's honestly a lot of opportunity. A lot. Like I mean if you think about like president, like they're mentoring
Mm-hmm.
50
Every
girls
Yeah,
and
that's amazing. Just like getting to like, I think it's crazy how much like it's kind of thrust on you, but
mm-hmm,
at the same time you're getting to develop those leadership skills like you
mm-hmm.
said. Right? That's something that's always going to kind of roll over because it always falls to that next set of girls that come through the process.
Yeah, that's why it's so exciting to get new girls because you're like, what? Like
Get to teach
they're
you.
gonna they're gonna like start the whole thing over.
Yeah. What advice do you have for new students coming to campus, whether they're freshmen, transfer, non-traditional?
Um, my advice would probably be don't take an 8 a.m.
Oh.
Even though I'm in an 8 a.m. right now, but it's the only class. Worst thing ever. And then use Rate My Professor, honestly.
Yeah.
It has saved me so many times. If I would have just looked, it would like I didn't know about it when I came to college. I had no idea. I was like, that's a thing. Like we can do that. So I would say use that. It helps out a lot.
Definitely do your surveys. Yeah.
Yes.
Can tell your professor what they're doing good and what they're not doing good.
Yeah. Just help out the other students a little
Oh
bit.
yeah. Oh yeah. I think we'll all go through college with some sort of experience like that, I'm sure.
I don't think you could not like
Yeah.
it just happens, unfortunately.
Yeah. If you were given a PhD based on the knowledge you have right now, what degree would you want to be given to you?
Something in the education field.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know specifics,
Uh-huh.
but probably some kind of like administration or something.
That'd be cool. Like you just straight up have your doctorate. You're ready to go. You
Yeah,
don't
I'm ready to go.
have to. What is the one thing that you hope never changes about your chapter?
um, Probably like how hardworking everyone is. Like
Mhm.
we have something in mind. Like we have a goal set in mind. Like it
Mhm.
always, like it might get accomplished like the last minute, but everyone's gonna work really hard to get like things done.
Mhm.
And I think that's really important. That and like I feel like our loyalty to each other is like pretty strong.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like it's like you said, that loyalty. There's a certain trust that you have in one another to get things done, and then like of course, work ethic goes a million miles when when you've got that sense of teamwork together. Awesome. 30-second challenge. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No, well I don't like hot dogs, so I don't fall into this category. But no.
Just no.
No, I don't think so.
That's
Like you don't put cheese on it. Well, I mean, I guess I could, but I don't think so. I don't like hot dogs though, so I'm not a good person to ask.
no, don't. They're gross. Don't tell me.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Fair point. Fair point. What tips and tricks have you picked up as a student here at ASU?
I feel like this and the other question go hand in
Yeah,
hand.
they kind of did. I know it's kind of
Yeah.
like repeated, but like, the rate your professor kind of thing,
Yeah. That and drink a lot of coffee.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think we're all
Find some caffeine of your choice. You'll be set.
for me, if you're living off campus, especially, don't feel bad for trying to going and splurging on that D parking, whether it's D in front of the Fine Arts building or D behind academic. You're not gonna
I
have
didn't.
to
I'm sad.
do what?
I didn't do that. I feel
You,
bad. But
if you can trade it, it will like be the best. Well, I mean, depending on how often you come up to campus for, but like, if you're coming every day, then like great investment because you can come literally 5 minutes before class and find a parking spot. Granted, you're gonna have to walk a bit, but
but I mean, parking actually hasn't been that bad recently.
I can agree with that. Yeah,
That's on the coronavirus.
Yeah. What makes the recruitment process unique?
It's definitely unique because everyone's process is different. Not every girl has like a different experience, and like it's like we all have like different emotions and feelings towards like the recruitment process, like as it goes. Like some people are really like stressed and others are just like super excited to be there. So just like everyone having like a different recruitment process, like everyone does, and there's not one that's the same.
Yeah, that's awesome. They're all unique. There's not going to be like one and the same kind of thing. When was the last time you slept more than 9 hours?
um I think on Saturday actually.
Saturday?
Well, I think so. Not consecutively, but 9 hours.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I've ever, I mean, I guess after finals week and stuff, maybe, all
Oh
that.
well, I really like to sleep a lot. Like that's my thing. So we make sure that sleep happens at this
That's
home.
good. That's good. You need that.
Not during the week, but like weekends for sure.
Oh yeah, my sleep schedule's screwed up. It's already screwed up, given
Like I've been here for 3 days and I'm like already exhausted.
can't sleep till 1 o'clock in the morning. Let's go.
I'm like, oh, it's 2:30. Oops, how did that happen?
Uh-oh. Okay, truth or dare?
Truth.
Truth. Okay. Do you have a weird collection? If so, what is it?
I don't have that many right now, but I like hourglasses a lot, and I don't really know why. It's super weird. Um, I don't know. Like it's always been my thing. Like
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't
I
know. I think they're cute.
I like that. For me, it's like I definitely like, there's a bit of passion for photography. I wouldn't say that it's so much that's like, oh my God, it's all I want to do. But like
Mm-hmm.
I collect like old, I guess I collect like old Polaroid cameras, like so like the ones
Mm-hmm.
from the 80s and stuff. So like I have like 4 or 5 of those.
I have a really old Flloyd camera, and it's like it has like leather. It's so cool,
Yeah.
and it folds up to like this big. It is awesome.
They're really cool. The thing is, the film for those is expensive, like $24 for like a pack of like 8 or something like that.
I don't even know if it works,
It's
but
great.
it's cute.
What animal or plant do you think should be renamed?
I want to say poison ivy because it sounds scary.
That's good. I like that. I don't know. I think I'd be like, well, it's kind of like the whole, you know how like the Vikings is like Iceland is like super green and like lush and stuff, and like Greenland is just like complete like ice and stuff. It's like I think I'd change the name of something so it's like cute and cuddly thing, and it's like a shark or something just to like trip up people.
Like cozy something, and it's
Oh
like
yeah,
terrifying.
actually, it will tear you apart. What is something that absolutely everyone in the world can agree on?
That dogs are cute.
Oh yeah, definitely. You don't think dogs are cute? Psychopath right there.
Right, yeah. There's an issue.
There's an issue. Were your parents supportive when you wanted to join a sorority?
Yes. My mom really encouraged me to join. Just because she just knows how I am, like that I wouldn't go out and make friends, and I would just stay in my room. And then my dad was just like, do whatever makes you happy. He didn't really care. Now they're just really supportive. I mean, they really wanted that. They just wanted me to get out of my room.
That's awesome though, like because I know that like a lot of parents and some students alike are like really like they're misinformed about Greek life in general, so that they're getting this this media story when there's like it's philanthropy, it's hard work, it's volunteering, and
Yeah, we actually get that a lot, like
Mhm.
a lot, especially when we had like NSOs. Like parents wouldn't. We always try and like calm their nerves about it and talk to them
Okay.
about what we actually do, but we get that a lot. Like just even asking, like if you want to sign up for recruitment, like there's always just there's a lot of hesitation with some people, so you have to go through and like explain like
That's not real.
what like what sorority life is actually like, rather than like what you saw on a movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Why are there 5 syllables in the word monosyllabic?
Because there's 5.
I'll take. Oh, you know what? You're
Monosyllabic.
like you're like. There's nothing else to it. Just take
Yeah,
it
that's
for what
just
it
that's
is.
how it is. There's no changing it.
In your opinion, why join a sorority? You may have already. I guess that one may have been repeated towards the beginning, but if you could tell, the girl that may be anxious, what would you have to say to her?
Um, Something that I've heard a lot recently, as a Rho Gamma, is like try and help them think of it as like an investment for their future.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because we're like meeting all these new people, and like a lot of times it's not about like what you know, it's about who you know. And so like we're meeting all these people, and like we have a lot of different leadership opportunities, so it like grows your resume a lot.
Mm-hmm.
um just with like the philanthropy work and like I said, like leadership. But I would just say like you're investing in your future like later after college.
Oh yeah, definitely. How do you make yourself sleep when you can't seem to get to sleep?
I take melatonin.
No, I was like, be careful with
Yeah,
that.
I would take one. Yeah, it's all natural, it'll be okay.
Good. What's the scariest non-horror movie?
um, what is that movie? Is it Soul Surfer where she like gets her arm bit off?
With a girl from
That,
Bridge to Terabithia. That one
yeah,
is kind of crazy.
terrifies me. I don't know why. I'm like terrified.
For me, it's like I think I have like a phobia of like the ocean. Like when you're like, you can't see the bottom. It's just like
Uh-huh.
dark and you can't see it. For me, that's like it's like it sits in the back of my head, but I'm like, there's gonna be like a shark or a tentacle that's gonna grab up and it's gonna take me.
Something's gonna get me in here,
Yeah,
and
right.
I'm done. I'm done for.
What's the most amazing true story that you've heard?
um I don't know, honestly.
Don't have one? That's all right.
No, I don't have like a specific.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. That's fine. We can go ahead to the next. We don't have to. What brand would you say you're most loyal to?
I'm actually not like loyal to a specific brand. I like kind of shop around. I haven't found like a specific brand that I'm like heart
Uh-huh.
set on. I shop at like specific stores sometimes, but
Okay,
not like a single brand. Like
gotcha. That's good.
whatever's cute.
That's how I am. I'm like, my boyfriend's kind of like he throws a fit when I like wear like Nike with Under Armour or something like that. He's like, no, you
Oh,
can't wear that. It has to be not all Nike or all Under Armour. I'm like, nobody
no,
cares.
no one's looking at it. Like it's okay.
It
Are you
looks good.
comfortable?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm dressing for comfort. That's what we're
Yeah.
going. Finally, what is one piece, or actually not finally, one more. Sorry about that. What is one piece of advice you have for women interested in going through recruitment?
Um, trust the process. I know that's probably someone has already said that, but
No.
definitely like just like let whatever is supposed to happen happen. Like sometimes you get really confused, like why
Mhm.
didn't I get a bid from the sorority of their choice? But like at the end of the day, just like trust the process,
Mhm.
let it happen because it happens for a reason. Like it's supposed to be like that.
Definitely. I can agree with you on, just like it goes back to like, just trust the process, like go into it with an open mind. I think that needs a lot of emphasis, like, and like, of course, it's like, it's hard for someone who doesn't know what they're doing at the time. So like, it's not, I guess it's like, like, hindsight vision, like looking back, you're like, oh my gosh, why did I like think otherwise? But like when you're in the moment, it's really hard to like, but that's why we emphasize trust the process.
Yeah, when I was a PNM, I had so many like people just tell me like trust the process, like everything's gonna be fine, and I was just like so angry with
Yeah.
that phrase. And now like looking back, like I completely understand like
Uh-huh.
what that was supposed to mean.
Oh, awesome. So finally, who would you like to nominate for El Cafecito for the future? Can be anybody, student, staff.
Oh, okay. So I am going to nominate Vale Springer because she won Sorority Woman of the Year.
Awesome. We'll
So
have to reach
kind
out
of
to
ties
her then.
into like our recruitment. So
Great. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. Great. You're so nice.
thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you all for tuning in to El Cafecito. Be sure to tune in next time. Bye.